What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Powerhouse Mentality Podcast. I'm your host. I'm Caitlin Kenneth Smith, and today we're going to get into why you're stuck and how to get unstuck. And what I mean by stuck, I mean this in all areas of your life. Now, for today, we're going to apply it to weight loss and starting a fitness journey because I am a nutrition and fitness coach, and I've been a nutrition and fitness coach in person and online for the past 12 years. So it's kind of what I do. So I like to apply what I do to what I teach because also a lot of the people who listen to this are in the same spot where they are on a weight loss journey or on a fitness journey in general. And when you're able to apply things to your journey, it helps you understand it a lot easier. Now, the concept that I'm going to talk about today relates around one thing, and I want to give a little bit of context behind it. So this morning I was listening to a podcast and I heard this term, and I've heard this term before. I took a psychology course and I've studied it, but I didn't realize that this term would literally describe where I'm currently at in my life, but also at the same time give me so much clarity that I needed. And that term is cognitive dissonance. So cognitive dissonance is a tough word, number one. It's a psychological term that describes the uncomfortable feeling we get when we hold two conflicting beliefs, attitudes, or behaviors. So it's like we have some sort of mental tension or stress, and it's caused by contradicting thoughts or actions. So you're thinking, well, it's kind of like, think about like the angel and the devil on the shoulder type thing. That's kind of like what cognitive dissonance is. You have one thought and you have another thought, and these beliefs or these behaviors don't match up. So it's causing you internal conflict, and it can lead you feeling anxious, depressed, feeling kind of off, but you can't really pinpoint why you feel that way. And when I heard it, I was like, wow, that's currently where I'm at. But again, gave me clarity because when you know where you're at, then you're like, okay, well, I know where I'm at and I know why I feel the way that I feel. So how can I get from point A where I'm at now to point B where I want to be? I can map out the GPS from there. But I want you guys to understand this a little bit more on a basic level. So I like analogies. So imagine you're trying to decide between two ice cream flavors, okay? Because I like ice cream too, although I'm lactose intolerant. So I do Ninja Creamy protein ice cream every night. Now, you're trying to decide between chocolate and vanilla. And you've always preferred chocolate, but today you're craving something a little bit different and you want to try the vanilla. But when you're about to order, you actually start feeling a little bit of like internal conflict because you're so used to choosing chocolate, and then your mind is torn between the familiarity and the comfort of just doing what you always do, choosing chocolate, and the desire to explore something different by choosing the vanilla. Now, the conflict between the chocolate and your habit and preference for choosing the chocolate and your desire to try something different by choosing the vanilla creates that cognitive dissonance, and you feel that discomfort or tension as you're trying to process these two thoughts. And I know it's not that serious when it comes down to ice cream, but a lot of people experience this in life when they have two different conflicting thoughts. Now, I want to apply that same analogy to someone who's trying to lose weight. Now, imagine you're somebody who's trying to lose weight or body fat, or you have this fitness goal, but you're always eating fast food. Like every day for lunch, you have your lunch break at work, and you go around the corner, and you go to the local Burger King or McDonald's or whatever you prefer, right? Now, you know that the fast food is high in calories, and it's not helping you towards your weight loss goal. You know that, but you enjoy the convenience, you enjoy the taste of it. It's a habit, it's something you've always done. And when you think about making a healthier food choice, you experience that cognitive dissonance because you're torn between your desire or your habit for taking the convenient fast food option and your goal of losing weight. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit of a star here. If you are somebody who's on a weight loss journey, you can absolutely have fast food and fit it into your calories and macros for the day and make it work. Should you do this every single day? No, probably not, because you can't control what they're putting in your food. However, you can still lose weight, earn results without giving up all of the foods that you love all of the time. It's just going to change the amount that you have and the amount of times that you have it throughout the week. Now we're coming back. So despite knowing that you need to change your eating habits to achieve your weight loss goal, you struggle to give up that fast food because it's a habit. It's something you've always done. Again, you love the convenience and the taste. Now, this internal conflict is going to create that discomfort, like throughout your entire life. It's kind of always looming in the back of your head. And then here's where the bullshit comes in. And this is going to be like your oh shit moment. All right. At this point, you find yourself rationalizing your choices or making excuses to justify continuing your fast food unhealthy eating habits. So you continue to convince yourself that fast food is the most convenient option and I'm too busy to do anything else, when in all reality, you could meal prep or invest the money that you spend on fast food on a meal prep service and make it just as easy. Or you could even invest that money that you spend on fast food, which is a lot if you're doing it every single day, into hiring a good coach who could help guide you to your goals. Or you can continue convincing yourself that you don't need to change your habits or that you'll start your diet tomorrow or you'll start on Monday. And that rationalization, those excuses, kind of reduce that tension that you feel temporarily. But again, it's always looming in the back of your head. So deep down inside, you still feel that conflict about your choices because you have the belief and you have the desire to lose weight, be more confident, be healthier, be the person that you want to be. However, you have this habit and this desire and this behavior to continue to eat unhealthy food that doesn't fit your goals. And again, this conflict over time causes you to feel anxious, depressed, off, and you really can't pinpoint why. So now you understand, I've painted the picture for you. Okay, this is what cognitive dissonance is, and this is how it's impacting you. And you can apply this to any area of your life. It could be something as in your home, in your career, in your personal life, whatever it is. But again, I'm going to use weight loss because a lot of people who listen to this are on a weight loss or a health journey. Now, you have the information, right? But on this podcast, I don't just give information because information without application is useless. So how can we alleviate that cognitive dissonance so that you can, let's say, stop accepting your bullshit and make moves to become the person that you want to become or get closer to your goals? Now, the most basic and simple way to alleviate the cognitive dissonance is one of two things. You have to either change your beliefs or you have to change your behaviors to make them align with one another. And I say this a lot. If you have a goal of weight loss, your actions and your behaviors and your habits have to align with the goal of weight loss. So if you say you want to lose weight, however, you continue to not track your macros, not work out, not invest in yourself, then those things don't align. So it would be silly of you to expect to get the goal that you want because your behaviors and your actions and your habits don't match. It's kind of like the saying that if you show me your habits and you show me your actions and behaviors on a day-to-day basis, I can probably tell you what your life looks like. So you have to change your behaviors to match your beliefs. And this could mean starting to eat healthier foods and incorporating some movement into your routine. Or you could change your beliefs to match your behavior. And this could involve reassessing your attitudes and your priorities regarding your goals. So, for example, you could recognize the importance of health over the temporary pleasure of that unhealthy habit of going to get McDonald's every fucking day. Now, let's say somebody experiences the cognitive weight loss again because they want to lose weight for their health and they have this strong belief that they deserve to indulge in their favorite high-calorie foods. So we'll say like they want to have like ice cream every night. First of all, again, you can have the foods that you love. You just have to manage it. And, if you need help with that, reach out. But in this situation, to alleviate that cognitive dissonance, you could reconsider the belief about food as a reward and instead adopt a healthier perspective or a healthier belief. And that might lead to you coming to see that with the food that you're eating, you're nourishing your body. And when you eat healthy, nutrient-dense foods, it's more of a form of self-care and reward rather than relying on all the unhealthy things that aren't allowing you to feel your best. So if you shift your belief about food and self-care, it can align your behavior, eating healthier, with your goal of losing weight. Therefore, it's going to reduce the discomfort of that cognitive dissonance. So basically, to summarize all that up, in order for you to feel better about the situation that you're in and not feel anxious, depressed, off, and not make excuses, what you need to do is align your habits and your behaviors with the beliefs and goals that you have for yourself. You have to believe that you can accomplish the goals that you have. And I know that right now you probably don't believe it, but that's because your actions and your behaviors don't align with what you want. And that's the truth. So some other things that you can do here is you can educate yourself and you could seek support or accountability. All right, so educating yourself, right? You can look up different things that you could do in order to improve your health, improve your nutrition, improve your workouts. Seeking support, you can, again, invest in a good coach. Again, I am a coach. If you need help, reach out. I am here to help you. Another couple things when it comes to the weight loss thing, right, is you can replace unhealthy snacks with healthier options. So instead of eating chips or candy while you're watching TV, you can have fruit or vegetables or air-popped popcorn, right? Because popcorn is delicious, and when you don't add a ton of butter to it, it's actually really high volume and low in calories. Again, fruit is a really good option there as well. And then finding just different activities to do. So instead of just coming home and sitting on the couch and watching TV, and then probably leads to that mindless snacking, you could go for a walk or read a book or practice a hobby like painting or gardening or whatever the fuck you want to do, and then you can also set specific goals and create a plan. When you establish clear goals for your weight loss journey and they're actually attainable and they're not just like, hey, I'm going to lose 50 pounds in 2 weeks. No, you're not. And that's why you keep failing, because you're setting unrealistic goals. Create achievable goals and create a plan that outlines the steps that it's going to take to reach those goals. And this might include meal prepping, scheduling workouts, and then setting boundaries around things that don't align with your goals. So when you make these changes and you align your behaviors and your actions with your goals and with your beliefs that you want to accomplish, you're going to feel less stressed, less anxious, less depressed, and less off. And you're actually going to feel more confident because you're taking action to move towards the life that you say that you want. And you're keeping the commitments and the promises you make to yourself. And nothing feels better than that. I hope this was helpful to you guys. If this episode was valuable, please share it with at least one person. Share it on your social medias. Tag me. Let's spread the message of the powerhouse mentality and go out today and do one thing that's going to take you one step closer to where you want to be.